It's PwC's 20th annual Global CEO Survey, and I have the Global Chairman Bob Moritz with me to talk us through the key findings. And you're saying CEO confidence is on the rise. In fact, you've said that 38% are very confident about their company's growth prospects. But in contrast, that means that 62% are not very confident.
Well, actually, I would make sure we have the right framing. The 38% actually believe they are very confident they can raise revenues in the next 12 months. There's another large percentage that are confident that they're going to be able to raise revenue, maybe not as very confident as the other CEOs. So the combination is actually at a very high level where 51% are confident they can do it. The storyline here is it's too general to talk about the globe at large. You have to go region by region, country by country. And this is where you see a country like, for example, Korea, Venezuela, very low on that confidence level, but you see in India, even a UK, US, very confident on that level, actually bring a perspective of their ability to execute in the environment they're operating in today.
Okay, the CEOs that you surveyed said that it would be the US, the China, Germany, UK and Japan, the 5 geographies that they're looking or confident of growth from. India didn't feature on that list. Did you get any insight as to why they didn't think India ranked right up there?
Yeah, so India, probably until about 4 to 5 years ago, was actually always in that top 5.
Correct.
The reality was the demographic shifts, the emerging middle market, the need for infrastructure was seen by others outside of India as a big opportunity. Assuming they can get certainty of how to actually operate in India, the rules, the regulations, the rule of law and the like. There was a great hope, I think, with Modi coming in terms of the changes he was looking to make. And unfortunately, 2 things have happened. One, has that hope turned into reality? And second, the confidence in the other countries have continued to rise at the demise of India. So you continue now to see a lessening of the prioritization of India. The CEOs absolutely see India as a big opportunity, again, back to those underlying trends, but it's probably a medium-term opportunity relevant to the other opportunities in the shorter term.
What struck me as striking was that Indian CEOs seemed to be the most confident. 71% of them were the most confident. Yes. But when asked to name the geographies they were most confident about to see growth, they didn't name India. They named US, China, UK, Germany.
So we're clear on the question. When we asked the question of the Indian CEOs, we told them they could not choose India.
Okay.
All right, so for any one of those questions, we said for any country other than your own, where could you invest? But your point around the confidence of the CEOs in India, they know how to do business, they know how to think about the economic and the political environment, and they know how to operate. And there's policies that allow them to do that in the most effective and efficient ways. Whereas in other cases, the CEOs on the outside are saying, maybe I don't understand the environment as much. I might be required to partner with some Indian companies, which may be difficult, and therefore I'm going to spend my time and energy more effectively and efficiently, or I've got more certainty. And as a result, I'm going to go park my investments elsewhere.
You think this Modi promise has not been delivered on?
I think the challenge is some of the things he definitely is promising on. The question is, over what period of time do people have some high expectations of some change very fast? And perhaps the changes are just not coming as fast as people expected right now. But the trend line is definitely moving in the right direction.
And one final question. Ironically, everybody's talking about Brexit and Trump as being the 2 sort of, unknown knowns of the year 2017. These are the 2 countries that everybody wants to invest in, according to your survey, the US and the UK.
So this is where, in fact, you got to make sure that you differentiate what I'll call the perception issue and the macro risks that might be longer term in nature compared to the immediate issues and the underlying factors. UK is a great example. In the UK, we asked the question of, are you confident in the next 12 months? Most people will say Brexit will not have an impact on their ability to raise revenue in the next 12 months. Probably has a higher impact in the next 2 to 3 years as a hard Brexit versus a soft Brexit becomes a reality. If you look actually in the UK, manufacturing has never been better. Tourism has never been better. Financial services has suffered because of the concern around the role of London playing in the financial sector. But nonetheless, it's created a huge potential, including the strength of the pound in terms of opportunities for others to invest in. So it's a macro issue of looking at all the factors that give them the confidence, even though there's some bigger policy issues that have to be thought about.
Bob, is it going to be a year of tax competitivism, given that Trump has said he's going to look to slash corporate taxes considerably? Are all other countries going to race to do that?
I think you're going to see a scenario where all countries are going to look at our taxation system. I don't know if all of them will be able to execute and make changes to that system. And the question is going to be, how do we actually think about the system itself? Is it right for the future? In today's environment, where it's a services economy, not a manufacturing economy, It's a economy that allows for the transfers of goods and resources across borders, and you can't actually come up with a taxation system that is anti-competitive to the investments that are needed. So I think we will see some potential for change. The question is, can you actually execute the change and get the alignment of the business leaders and the government officials to agree on what changes to make?